Right, so we just come onto the bus to do this cop pass, right? And there's always weirdos outside venues, innit?
Oh.
Is weirdos the right word, or should we be nice and call them fans? Because
No,
some of them are...
are
What are some of them?
like the eBays.
Yeah, the eBay. He calls them the eBays.
The eBays.
The Evilites.
The eBay. have you got an eBay account?
No.
Have you ever had one?
No.
Have you ever bought anything on eBay?
No. I need to set one up.
Have you ever bought anything on eBay?
Yeah.
I've never bought anything on eBay.
eBay's good, man.
I set up an eBay account once, like back in 2001. It's actually called Example 2001. It's probably still on there somewhere.
I see what you done there.
And I didn't sell. You see what I did? Because it was 2001 at the time, and my name was.
Yeah.
And I think I went on there to try and buy like some Star Wars action figures because I was a loser back then. I'm still a bit of a loser. I just ain't got the time to buy Star Wars figures anymore.
Oh.
And all of my bids were unsuccessful, so I was like, "Fuck this! eBay's rubbish."
Oh, what? You got a bid?
Yeah. You got? Are you serious?
I just thought you just go on there and find
You
some cool shit.
You can just do that. But
You have to bid.
Yeah,
Is that the
you
whole
have to
point?
bid.
It's like an auction.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, whoever puts in the highest bid and.
You get snaked at the last minute.
But so
You're
what-
sitting there watching and counting down and going, bid!
So these weird people outside though at gigs who wait there, and this is the difference because if it's a fan, they come up to you and they've got like a ticket,
Yeah.
or they might have
Yeah.
something they've printed off of their laptop on a bit of A4 and they ask you to sign it and they've got a pen. And then there's these other sort of people,
The Evilites.
the evil Ebelites,
Evilites.
who've got
Laminated.
laminated high quality pictures,
Yeah.
like A3 size, and they just come up to you and they're like, "All right, example, you mind signing a couple of pictures from your son?" You're like, "What's your son's name?" "Don't worry about the name, just write your signature down."
Yeah.
And then he presents you how many pictures? Like 15?
10, 15, yeah. And it's weird because I sometimes you don't even remember taking a picture. Like, you're like, who the hell took this? Like, you can't even get that off
It's like
the
you in your
internet.
local shop buying chewing gum.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just like, huh? But you know what?
So do you know what I say to them now? I'll sign one.
Yeah, sign one, but they probably photocopy it.
Do you know what's also...
They're Evilites.
Do you know what's coming? Do you know what's dodgy about them though? It's I'm always in two minds because I think, right, if they're willing to wait 6 hours in the cold and go to the trouble of printing off these things, which are probably like a couple of quid each, if they've spent like £30 on printing off glossy paper, do they deserve for me to just sign something that they can maybe sell for a tenner? And that's their income, and maybe they can pay for their kids' food that week. You know what I mean?
No,
I'm always torn.
I'm with you, but you got to think. Suppose you went on eBay and you saw what you signed being sold for like £700. Let's say.
I ain't worth that.
But just say, for example,
one day,
Let's say you never know. What would you think then? You'd be thinking, I could have just signed a picture myself.
Yeah, but really,
and then
get your own eBay.
Yeah, and then done your own eBay.
Yeah, I use example 2001.
And then bid it up.
No, but really, in our position, we've been working hard to get to this. So like, then you got to say, well, look, if it's quite simple, we can just sign a signature for 2 minutes, and this person can make some money. And it's just like, I don't know, someone with no job and no life, because you got to have no job and no life to wait outside from 8 AM.
Yeah.
Then maybe we're doing them a favour.
So if you go out the bus now and there's one there, right there now, what are you going to do?
Fucking slap him.
What if he tells you this is for eBay? The other day, they told me it's for eBay. He was like, in his sign, he only had about 6 though. He couldn't afford all the laminates. he was like, yeah, can you sign them? I was like, what are you, eBay? And he was like, nah.
Ebelite?
No, not eBay. He's like, nah, not eBay, but I might sell 2 of them on eBay and the rest for myself.
Do you know what's weird though? It's like sometimes you get like an 18-year-old kid and you go, "Oh, you coming to the gig later?" And he's like, "Yeah, mate, of course I'm coming and get a good example. I love you." You know what I mean? And then other times you get this weird, like they're like 55, like short little like hobbit type people, and they come up to you and they're just like, "How's it going, mate? I was wondering you signed a couple of pictures for me, like." And you're just like, "Argh," and like they smell.
But you get the autograph hunters, the proper autograph hunters. That's their like passion, innit? They've got their book.
I met some woman once, and I was like, "So who have you got?" And she went, "I've got Michael Caine, I've got Jimmy White, the snooker player, and now I've got that lovely fella off X Factor, Ollie Murs." I went, "He's a cunt." And she went, "Oh no, he's not." I went, "Yeah, he's a cunt." And she went, "And now I've got Example." Wow. So it's like, what a weird mix. Michael Caine, Jimmy White,
where did she find Michael
me
Caine?
and Ollie Turd, you know what I mean? You can go. You're allowed to, mate. This is the rules. Let me school you in this. You can take the piss out of anyone you don't want to do a feature with.
Oh, that's cool.
And he can.
But you can't take the piss if you want to do a feature with them, because if they hear it,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
then
rules.
gets,
But
they
Ollie
might,
Murs
they
can
might
just
charge.
get back at us on his podcast. So.
Ollie Murs can go and fuck himself in the air.
I saw Ollie Murs in Selfridges once.